Code Ninja Security Advisory. We're live. Today's target, a critical vulnerability in OpenClaw.
All right, listen up. This is a critical alert for all OpenClaw operators.
Okay, here's the situation. We are dealing with a critical container escape and unauthorized data exposure vulnerability. It affects all versions of OpenClaw prior to 2026.2.15. And let me be clear, our objective here is simple. Force immediate patching and mitigation. No excuses.
Right, before we get into the nitty-gritty, we need to perform a comms check. Let's establish a secure link. This isn't just for show. This is standard operating procedure. First, you need to subscribe. Think of it as getting real-time intelligence direct from the source, from us, at Cybertech79. Second, hit like. That's your formal acknowledgement, your ACK, that you've received this advisory. And third, comment with your status. We need a census. Are you patched or are you vulnerable? This is absolutely crucial.
So I'm asking you directly, what is your status? Your report helps us gauge the blast radius of this thing. We need that intel for our situational awareness. We're all on the same team here, trying to secure the perimeter. Okay, comms check complete. Let's move. We're now entering the protocol phase. Time for threat analysis and mitigation. Look, this isn't just one vulnerability. The patch for version 2026.2.15 handles a whole cluster of them. The big one, the one that should keep you up at night, is CVE 2026-27002. It's got a CVSS score of 10.0. That's a perfect 10. As bad as it gets. It allows for a complete container escape and gives an attacker full access to the host data. To put it simply, it's like handing over the master key to your entire digital infrastructure. But that's not all. We've also got 27004, a medium risk that exposes peer session transcripts, a serious data leak. And then there's 27001 and 27008, which open the door to prompt injection and out-of-bounds file writes. Bottom line, this is a multi-vector threat. You patch, or you're exposed on multiple fronts.
Now, let's look at the timeline. This is important because it shows you how fast this moves. The patch dropped on February 16th. Just 2 days later, we went public with the disclosure. Within a week, a single week, the entire security world lit up. NVD, OSV, NIST, you name it, they all cataloged the threat. And by the 23rd, Tenable had a Nessus plugin out. This is the coordinated vulnerability disclosure process in action. It's fast, it's transparent, but you have to remember, the bad guys are watching this exact same timeline. The clock is ticking. The window you have to patch before this gets exploited in the wild, it is closing fast.
So you've got two paths forward for remediation. Path 1 is the primary fix. This is what you should be doing. Upgrade your instance. It's the only truly secure and complete solution. Path 2 is a temporary workaround, and I want to stress the word temporary. This is only if you absolutely cannot upgrade right this second. It'll mitigate the highest risk, but it's not the final answer. Okay, for the primary fix, the upgrade, it's simple. Pop open your system terminal. You're going to execute one command. That's npm install OpenClaw at 2026.2.15. Let me repeat that. npm install OpenClaw at 2026.2.15. Run that, and you're patched. Threats neutralized. All right, for those of you who can't patch right away, here's the workaround. You're going to open your OpenClaw configuration file. In that file, you need to find the parameter called tools.sessions.visibility. Once you find it, you have to set the value explicitly to self. This will mitigate that peer sessions transcript exposure we talked about, the one from CVE-2026-2704. But listen to me. This is a temporary stopgap. It is not a full solution. Get the real patch in as soon as you can. Now, how do you verify you're exposed? Don't guess. Use the tools. Tenable has already pushed an Nessus plugin. The ID is 299798. This thing will actively scan your network for any vulnerable OpenClaw installations. Doesn't matter if you're on Unix, Mac OS, or Windows. Run your scans, confirm your status, then get back to us.
All right, that concludes the technical protocol. Now for the mission debrief. Let's talk about the code and the sign-off.
Now, I know some people might question why we go public so quickly with these disclosures. Our position on this is crystal clear. Users need to know when they're at risk so they can protect their systems. It's that simple. Our job is to force fixes and empower defenders like you. That is our primary function. That is our code. The ball is in your court now. Action is required. Stay secure.